These are the eyes of a psychopath.
SpooTober continues. Yes. DJ, I'm moving every single time you do that, dude. Enough. I'm done with that shit.
Oh, God.
Don't play that shit again.
It's just cheers.
That does not sound like cheers on my end. That sounds like a record being scratched or something. It sounds awful.
Was it really loud?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's deafening. That's why I got rid of you, because I was like, no, stop. The first time it happened, I was like, what the hell was that?
I've been trying out different things, so.
Okay.
That's cool.
So hold on.
Yeah. We are here, people. We are here. The Sci-Fi Nerdz, continuing our SpooTober. I'm Remy.
I'm Kyle.
I'm DJ.
Yep. And today we're shouting out the show for our host, Donald, and our compatriot, Serge. Both had to deal with family issues, so good luck to you both, and we'll hold down the fort for you. And yeah, so tonight we are talking about Primitive War.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
First time watching this movie.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember seeing the trailer for this about like a year ago. Yeah, I would say like almost close to a year ago. I remember seeing the first teaser for this and being interested. Like, okay, dinosaurs in Vietnam, cool. Getting some Kong Skull Island flashbacks, but looking pretty cool. And then as it started to progress more and more, and I heard there was a book about this, and I saw more footage. I was pretty impressed with the way the dinosaurs looked and the CGI was handled, and like considering the, I'm sure, limited budget they had, it piqued my interest. So unfortunately, eventually when it was released in theaters, I was not able to go because they only had like very specific time slots, and the time that they were allowing for it was that. So that was my story with it. But thankfully, we have all been able to watch it for the show. I'm assuming Donald did too. Serge texted me and told me that he did not. So
Slacker.
Yep. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of talk about our first like experience with this movie. I already talked about mine, but Kyle, what was your kind of like first experience with this movie?
Like when I first saw that movie in theaters, I brought my friend over because we love dinosaurs, and I told her about this movie that she was very interested in seeing. I was so like stoked to see another dinosaur movie that's not Jurassic World. So going into this movie, I had high expectations for this movie, and it does add a lot of tension, horror, and a lot of action in Primitive War. And to my little knowledge, I learned that it was based on a graphic novel, and seeing this, it's like a movie with the soldiers fighting against a bunch of dinosaurs in more of like a zombie apocalypse sort of way. And it was really interesting. Like I have to say the dinosaurs look so real, and I could tell the amount of work that the director of the film, his name is Luke Spark, who basically took on the project, and he was like the right director for the job, in my opinion. So I think they went really well with this movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. DJ, what was your kind of like first impressions going into this movie?
I knew kind of the general concept, but hadn't really looked into it or anything before. Hadn't paid attention to it, so I don't know. I mean, it it was intriguing. I'll say that.
Yeah. So yeah, Donald did not send me any questions, unfortunately, so we're just going to make this a general discussion about the movie. So we're going to start off with general thoughts. What did you guys think about Primitive War? I guess it's your second viewing, Kyle.
I guess. I mean, I basically try to remember. I basically still remember the first time seeing it. I was probably going to save it for my friend, but now I still have a lot of memories seeing to this movie for the first time. Like, it's about those soldiers who we all know who are basically from the Vietnam War, known as the Vulture Squad, who basically just travel into the jungle to find some missing people that have been gone, missing soldiers who have been vanished during the attack, and come to them while they're searching for their lost members. They basically encounter dinosaurs. It was like they were really scared. Like, I had no idea that there would be going to be so much gunfire and shootings. So it's like, when you go in to see a dinosaur movie, you expect to see like people running away, but it's all like gunfire and it's human versus nature, and it's kind of like similar to how Jurassic Park does, but instead they add more like a war sort of way. It's just all shooting and dinosaur blood gushing. You can't go wrong. So I love how.
So what did you think about it, though? I just wanted your thoughts on it. Like,
it's good. It's good. It's like I could go forever with that movie, but I love that movie. It was definitely like I was expecting another dinosaur movie to be more original. That's what I love about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, we need more dinosaur movies like Primitive War. Like, we've seen Jurassic World and Park so many times, so we need like a fresh new dinosaur series that is different than what we all know.
Yeah, I agree. DJ, what are your general thoughts on the movie? What did you think about it?
I mean, for the most part, it was enjoyable, but there was certain parts of it that reminded me of the House of the Dead movie.
Oh wow!
And I was just like, it just kind of took me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. I mean, the characters were intriguing. The like whole Vulture group, and Jeremy Piven's character, he did a great job playing an a-hole. So, huh?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, okay.
I was just laughing because I remember that character. I was like, my God, dude! Like, it was his voice that killed me the entire time. Just the way he was like,
yeah, doing that like little southern drawl to it.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta go find these dinosaurs and kill these fucking things. Like, I was like, all right, dude.
I can't get enough of that guy. He's just like so straightforward. He doesn't like really care about questions. He just says classify all the time, and we heard that like so many times from him.
Yeah,
that's why he was an a-hole.
Exactly.
Because he knows what's going on, but he's not telling the soldiers. He's setting them in blind and expecting them to be okay.
Yeah, he was basically telling them, like, no, don't put the bombs down. Just expect it and just move on from there. Like, and at the very end, he's like, I told you, only show up there and then wait for evacuation. But y'all just blew it up.
Yeah.
Y'all bombed it. Oh my God, yeah. But yeah, for me, I enjoyed this one. I had a really fun time with it. I thought it was a hell of a lot better than Rebirth. That's for damn sure. I think I agree with Kyle on this, and I agree with anybody who's seen this, that this is like a step in the right direction for like dinosaur flicks, that we need more of this. We need lesser known directors coming in and creating these smaller budget films or larger budget films if they're able to, just to like give the Jurassic World / Park series a bit of like competition, because like they're like the main dinosaur series that everybody goes to, and with how their films have been over the past couple of years, they suck. We have to kind of rely on other people making dinosaur films now. So I'm glad that Primitive War came out and showed that there are people out there that can do something new and something like interesting with the genre. So I'm glad that we had this movie. And again, like I can't emphasize this enough, that for the budget, this movie looks like pretty impressive, honestly. Like the CGI and dinosaurs looked really good. There were some shots, of course, where it looked like a bit iffy, but the majority of the time I thought, damn, this is impressive. Like, this looks really good. And then we saw a small shot of those elephants, and I was like, and there's that shitty CGI I was waiting for. those elephants.
Also, the swarm of raptors in the fire, like that.
Oh, the Utah Raptors?
I thought they looked kind of fine.
Yeah.
When they were coming down the tunnel, like, and
They
kept popping up.
Yeah, they looked a bit odd in those shots. But like I think when they're like silhouetted by the fire behind them, I thought they looked great in that shot.
Yeah,
they looked fantastic. But then like when they're running down the hall after them, I'm like, you're starting to lose me a bit.
yeah.
You're starting to look a little bit funky. But no,
I will say, it was as gruesome and bloody as it was nice to see like people actually being damaged by the dinosaurs, not like cutting it away at the last second or hiding it behind the bush.
No. Cutting away, that's not this movie's goal. They show you the carnage when somebody gets messed up by a dinosaur. Like, it's ridiculous.
But
yeah, exactly.
They had a Starship Troopers moment, and they blew it because they had the guy that they were like trying to pull out as he was like getting grabbed by the raptors and stuff, and he was getting torn up. Mm-hmm. And they're like, we got to leave him. And so instead of just putting him out of his misery, so he doesn't feel the rest, himself being torn to shreds the rest of the way, they just turn around and run away, even though they still had like guns that they could have just turned around, ended his misery.
Well, they're talking about keys. Are you talking about
no, in the tunnel?
Oh, in the tunnel.
Yeah.
In the finale.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
keys.
No.
In case you're like probably missed, because that raptor with the with the knife in his eye, that's actually Cyclops, because that's who he's given a name for. Because I think one of the soldiers stabbed his eye and made him lose an eye.
Yeah.
So
the guy that blew himself up.
Yeah. We see the Utahraptor show up in.
Yeah, it was like, I agree with your what you spoke about, DJ. It's like I love how they like show like they're trying to face off of real animal attacks, because that's something that's quite common with like say black bear attacks or mountain lion attacks, and this is like something that what people will understand, like what will happen if a dinosaur was alive and they start attacking people, and that is a really good reference there.
Anyway, sorry, I just heard a guy yell at something that went down. College campus, everybody. Anyway, but yeah, no, like I enjoyed how like visceral and how like violent this movie got, especially like in the ending when T-Rex showed up and just started. That was the best part. T-Rex is just munching on Russell's shoulders, and you just got them like freaking snapping in half. I love that one where the T-Rex picked one guy up and threw him, and the T-Rex just snapped him in midair, and you just see his body like split in half. I was like,
I appreciated that we actually heard the like clamping of the jaws when it missed.
I like that detail too, like the little like clamp. Yeah, that was a good sound design right there. Yeah,
I think they really used an alligator snap sound effect, which was a really
like it.
Yeah, they really nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah, but before we get to like I guess talking about more of the dinosaurs, I guess we should talk about the people. I liked them. I had a fun time with the characters. I thought they were pretty decent. I didn't think they were like groundbreaking, but like I thought the time spent with them, I was like, all right, I'm not bored. I'm not annoyed by them. I'm actually having fun with them. And whenever one of them does die, I actually do feel a little bad. So that's something at least.
Yeah, it felt bad for the sniper guy.
Oh yeah, no, that guy was going through some demons.
Yeah.
Like I was like surprised they were going as far with his character as they were. Like that one scene on the boat where like he's literally about to like shoot himself. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's not what that's not what he was saying. He didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought his character Logan, yeah, I thought he was pretty interesting. I thought the camaraderie between all of them was like really well done. Like it reminded me a lot of the kind of like interactions we would see in Predator, or like the Thing, where like you just see like these guys just like effing around with each other, but they like still have like some fondness and respect for one another. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed that aspect of their characters. What did you guys think of Sophia? I thought again, like the rest of them, she was fine.
Yeah, she's a really great character, but she's going through like a massive dramatic experience. The way she's like trying to stim herself with the drugs that she always takes, but which is like after seeing her husband get brutally attacked by the raptors, and
he wasn't attacked by the raptors. He was killed.
Oh no. Oh, okay. The snipers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guy.
That's the
like
sniper. He was killed by the Russian soldiers.
Right. The Russian soldiers. She's like the only survivor who knows the dinosaurs and like how they interact or behave around the jungle, and she was like the observation. Well, like she basically is trying to help this, trying to help the Vulture Squad to get through this dinosaur crisis, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The reference to the game, which we all know.
Dino crisis. Yep.
She's great. I think I love her. I think she's been traumatized. So I think she's one of the most interesting characters we come to know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of liked how their relationship between Sophia and what was his name? Oh God,
Ryan Baker. Yeah, Ryan Baker.
Yeah, I like the relationship between them where it develops as them not trusting each other, but then as the film goes, like they start to respect each other a bit more, and I kind of like that. Where at first I thought Baker was just being like a little too antagonistic towards her, but I can understand. I mean, it's a very stressful situation. You're being chased by a freaking T-Rex. Half your squad is missing. You don't know where they are. So I can understand his like side of it, and I can understand hers because, like, again, she's been through a lot, and she's also sort of a junkie as well. So
yeah, like
space. So I like that. Like as the film showed in these characters that like they are flawed, but like they do again like find some sort of like I guess like kinship amongst each other as the film goes along. So I like that aspect of their development. In terms of the villains, generic. I didn't really find the villains that like interesting. They were just like a classic Russian bad guy you would see in like an 80s film, which is fine for this type of movie. So I don't really have a big like deal with it.
No big issue.
Yeah.
Like,
what'd you think about the Asian girl?
Oh, the
I thought she was interesting, but also like underdeveloped. I felt like she was pushed back like a little too much. Like I like that kind of ending of hers, where her and what was that one guy? One of the black guys on the team. I forget his name, but like when she's trying to kill him as all this chaos is going around with the T-Rexes causing a ruckus. I liked how she was like, "You kill my family, like you need to die." Like she's trying to get revenge for her people, which I thought was pretty interesting because I'm like, yeah, no, like in Vietnam, back in Vietnam, like yeah, our soldiers were kind of looked down upon for killing a bunch of Vietnamese in their own like homes and everything. So I was like, I don't really disagree with her. I can kind of see her point of view. So I kind of like that black and white aspect of her character and in that situation. I just thought it kind of came a little too late because as soon as that happens, she just gets blown up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I thought it was interesting, but at the same time, like, I think they didn't like. I think they were like putting too much in, so her character just kind of felt a bit to the side and not given enough development.
I agree, because I think she's not given that much to do, but just like, I don't know,
Lead
like
the Russians and then attack the black guy.
exactly. It's
That's
like
all it was.
Yeah, that's all her character. Like, yeah, exactly.
So,
And then offer a bit of sympathy and then get blown up. Like, all right, there's that, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah. I actually did like the fact that the two Russians that we were following, or that was like going after them, are American soldiers. I kind of liked how in the end they thought Borden was freaking insane. So they were like, "Oh, screw that! We're joining with you guys. We're gonna try to take him down." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting."
Yeah. Well, because like as soon as they get there, he's like, "Yeah, you guys are useless. I'm going to kill you. So go off that way, so that way we can execute you eventually."
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
And I was like, "Okay," and then I'm just gonna stand there and let that happen. So I like that aspect that they were just like, "No, that's right. These guys kind of smart and make them do the wise thing and actually join our heroes and stopping them, even though they both die, I believe."
No, the one does, but
Yeah,
the
one-
other one I think gets onto the helicopter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
No, I thought so because I was like, I don't remember seeing the other one die. I remember seeing one of them taken out by the.
He had the beret on, I think.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was the
Alright.
smaller one there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the other one got caught by the Raptors when they came into that.
Yeah,
control
like,
room.
yeah, exactly. I remember that one. Like he got because he was like taken down. He was like, "Run, Bo," whatever the guy's name was. He just told him like to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I do
yeah.
like how the bad guy gets taken out.
I didn't like that too. At first, I kind of wanted Sophia to kill him. I was like, shoot him, take him down. Like he's put you through too much misery. But then in my head, I was like, no, wait, a better death would be one of the dinosaurs to take her out and take him out. And of course, that's what happens.
The
Like as soon as you see him try to like put his hands on the control panel, you hear that growl. You're like, oh, here it comes. It's coming. And the raptor just snaps on his head and just kills him. It's like, wonderful.
Yeah, I think we all want to see dinosaurs kill the bad guy. That's all we ever want.
what'd you think of the pterodactyls or pteranodon, whatever they
Oh,
were?
the Quetzal.
That attack.
Oh, Quetzal.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was pretty gnarly, to say the least. Pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Where like one of them, like one peck was just enough to like get that guy's intestines to just start falling out, and they just started feasting on it.
With their tongues too.
I know. I was like, I don't like that. Like,
Yeah, I was like grossed out.
it's
like-
giraffes, like the way giraffes' tongues like go out, reminded me of that. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like stop.
Took me a second to realize I was seeing what I was seeing. I'm like, is that what? Oh my gosh, it is.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit. No, I know that was pretty tense. Again, I enjoy the fact that this movie is R-rated and it's like, yeah, we're gonna give you brutal dinosaur kills. Like, thank you. Like, that's what I want. That's what we want to see from Jurassic World, but they keep freaking cutting away from the fatalities. Fucking movies. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we should move on to the dinosaurs because that's the main attraction of this movie. I thought they were all cool looking. I kind of wish we spent like a little bit more time with a couple of them. Like the Spinosaurus, I think was one of them. I was like, damn it, I kind of wish for a longer scene with them because they just kind of appear out of nowhere and then they shoot at them a bit and then they go to like a Triceratops herd and start taking them out and that's about it. That's all we see of them. It's like, oh damn, I kind of wanted just a tiny bit more.
I think in the original comic book, they were Capusuchus, those four-legged running crocodiles in the original graphic novel.
Oh, okay.
And,
I've heard
and originally they were going to be in the movie, but they replaced it with the Spinosaurus, which I believe that's why they went with the Spinosaurus.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's more popular.
Yeah, I can understand that. Actually, I think it would have been cool if we had like a bit of a dino fight at the end of it, where we're like, yeah, I know everybody's sick of the dinosaur fights, but I mean, come on, that would have been cool. We had the T-Rex show up at first and kill a bunch of Russian soldiers, and then maybe, I don't know, have a couple of Spinosaurs show up and go like, hey, like, this is our territory, and then you kind of have them fighting in the midst of it all. That would have been kind of cool. We got our rematch between Spinosaurus and T-Rex, so we can have the fans shut up about who would win. But yeah, I thought they were pretty cool looking. Honestly, I was actually surprised by how big they made them look. I was like, Spinosaurus is not that big, like compared to other carnivores. So I was kind of surprised by that. What do you guys think of the T-Rexes in the movie? Because that's like, I guess, like one of the main dinosaurs that shows up in the film.
They were pretty okay. I would say they kind of like take an homage to the Lost World T-Rex couples, the buck and the doe.
Oh yeah, well, definitely.
But I noticed the sexual dimorphism in both the male and the female. Like I think the female has like the feathers on her head, which was given us to understand like who is the parent. And even the babies, we only like see them like a little bit, and the male, I believe, or maybe it was the female. I couldn't tell by the head.
No, I
They
might.
must- Yeah, the female, because I think they got separated after they chased Baker.
Yeah, the male fell into the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm trying to remember if the male was the one that had the feathers on top of the head, or that was the female that had it.
okay.
I think the male didn't have any feathers. I think it was just the female.
Well,
I don't know. It was one of them.
Right, because it was so weird. Because in the novel, they were all covered in feathers, but in the movie, they made them like scaly and just had little feather tops on their heads.
Yeah. Well, that's just because I think of just Jurassic Park and just everybody's like image of dinosaurs just being more scaly than they are filled with feathers. Which is interesting because they have the T-Rex barely have any feathers, and then you go to the Utah Raptors or the Deinonychus, and they're basically just like almost covered in feathers. So I don't know. I found that a bit odd.
even the baby T-Rexes were.
Yeah, exactly. They even even the baby T-Rexes had a bunch of feathers on them.
I saw something earlier today that there was like a landslide in the Badlands, and they discovered like a fully intact T-Rex skeleton that was mummified, not fossilized, mummified. And so they actually had have flesh samples and like eye samples and stuff like that.
Oh shit, that's cool.
So it's like opening up a whole new avenue of understanding of what the dinosaurs were actually like.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh wow.
So,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of a dinosaur being mummified. That's crazy. Jesus.
Yeah, that's one of the. I think one of the things that they were still trying to figure out at the time of the article's writing was like
how did it
how it got mummified instead of fossilized.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's interesting.
So, but yeah, it's called Sue is the name of this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the biggest T-Rex fossil we have right now is named Sue.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense why they would name the next one after her.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys or members of our audience, if you want to look it up, look for Sue 2.
Yeah.
And
I'll have to look that up after this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for that, DJ. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, but like going back to the movie, I like the T-Rexes a lot. I actually kind of liked the their posture that they give them, like kind of like bulky, like I don't know, hip kind of look to them, or like in the back. Like I actually kind of like that because it's almost reminiscent, I think, of like how actual T-Rexes walked and how they like actually moved. It's well based off of the science that's discovered about them, and that's how they kind of like maneuvered around. So I kind of like that they did that with their designs.
And I appreciated that they added the little touch of them like nuzzling up with each other before they go on the slaughter rampage.
I love that.
I was
I love that. I love that they
It
were
was
just
amazing.
like, "Oh, honey, you're here. All right,
We're
cool.
reunited. All right, let's
Yeah.
kill all these
We're
bastards.
united. Yay! Now let's kill them all." It's like, yeah, I liked it too that they didn't like make them too reminiscent of the JP T-Rex. They look different enough where I was like, nah, they're their own thing. They're not like too like
Yeah.
copy and paste. The roars too, I was surprised they didn't like try to mimic the T-Rex roars from Jurassic Park. Because it's such an iconic like monster sound effect that like it's hard to come up with like a new roar for the T-Rex. Everybody's gonna be like, damn, it's not as good as the JP Jurassic Park. It's not as good as the JP T-Rex. Like where's that roar at? But I think they did well with what they could do. And yeah. I guess the Utah Raptors are like another point of discussion. I thought they were awesome. I wish we got more scenes with the with Cyclops, the one that had the knife in his eye, because I think they could have made him a bit more like an antagonistic force in the movie. Like to me in the movie, he just kind of felt more like an obstacle. But I think if they gave a few more scenes to them, they could have made it feel like no, this guy is like an actual villain. Like he's like part of one of the like actual like main threats to our like main characters. And so I thought that'd be interesting because I know that in the graphic novel, I believe they do make Cyclops like an actual like main antagonist or one of the main antagonists of the story. So I was kind of like hoping for that in the movie, but they didn't really do that.
Yeah.
But I thought what they did with him was good enough, at least.
It was just kind of weird how, like, you know, we're under the impression that there's only a few raptors, and then all of a sudden there's like hundreds of them.
Yeah, there's like an army of them.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
like,
how many there were at the very end when they like showed them all running like towards the helicopter. I was like, holy shit! I'm like, I wasn't expecting that much to show up.
yeah.
I'm like, it was almost weird to me because I was like, I don't remember hearing from any paleontologists that raptors traveled in like that huge of a pack.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it would have made a little bit more sense if they had shown like little snippets of him like approaching groups and like going, "Grr, grr," and then they're like, okay, you know, like basically, hey, check out what these humans did to me. Let's go and kill them, you know. And like these different groups all like, yeah, okay, let's go. You know, we'll follow your lead.
Yeah, I get that. I think at the same time, though, I think as a filmmaker doing that, you would be like, I think the audience might find this a bit ridiculous.
Well, either way, it's ridiculous.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know, but like it's weird. So audiences have like a certain degree of like what they can take in a movie, and like you can come up with the most ridiculous storyline, and if you like come up with something above that, they'll go, "Nah, this is bullshit." Like, what? You're accepting this, but you can't accept that.
Well, yeah, like them all standing outside of the helicopter and having a gunfight, like at the end of the House of the Dead movie.
I don't know what you're talking about, DJ. That was awesome.
but that scene reminded me of.
Where you have the freaking opera music in the background going, oh, I'm like, what is this? But I loved it because it was just so over the top. I was like, yes, this is what I wanted to see.
Like,
you even have the freaking Quetzalcoatlus coming back in, and you have them like coming at the helicopters. I'm like, where did they come from? It just showed up out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, they're part of the action scene now, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the ending was
it was great. It did remind me of Dino Crisis 2 with all the raptors coming over and before the T-Rex came in. So it was almost like kind of like from the original Dino Crisis 2 game.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
Yeah. All right. I never played a Dino Crisis game, so I don't know.
So yeah. If you could definitely, if everyone who's really know Dino Crisis, they should probably look it up on YouTube.
Yes. Comments, anybody? Oh shoot, we have a bunch of comments right now. Whoops. We have from Alex.
Oops.
Hello, Alex Allen.
Hello, Alex.
Hey, buddy. How you guys? We're doing good. How you doing, man?
Oh yeah.
I saw Primitive War in theaters when it was released. Nice.
Great.
That would have been a cool theater experience. What else do you say? I like the sound that the Rex made when they close their mouth sound like the same sound crocodiles does too. Yeah, that's what Kyle said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with this movie, I mean, I know we never really read the graphic novels. I never really read it, so and when I have the chance, I'll definitely grab one of their graphic novels and see the differences between the movie and the book.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. What did you guys think of the ending? I kind of thought it was a bit abrupt. I was like, it kind of felt like a bit odd because you have like this whole action scene with them killing a bunch of dinosaurs, and then you have this ending where it's like, oh, look at these magnificent beasts wandering around the earth. I'm like, okay, a bit of whiplash right there. We're like literally had an action scene where we're killing multiple of them, and now we're having this kind of like awe-inspiring, again, Jurassic Park moment with all the herbivores. I'm like, what are we doing? Pick one. Like, it's so weird to me. It's always just like, the herbivores, so majestic and beautiful. The carnivores, oh god, no, they're gonna kill us all. Like, what?
yeah.
Like, you don't understand that they're animals too, right? They're not just pure evil. They're just acting on instinct.
No, they're evil.
All right, now you're right, DJ. Yeah, kill them all.
We humans are angels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. From this movie showed us, yes, all humans are good.
But the Apatosauruses, it looked almost like from the ones from Jurassic World, which kind of like caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But the Triceratopses, they were like, they charged at the soldiers like rhinos. Forgot to add that. It's like, wow. But they're basically just the gentle animals.
Yeah, well, I thought they were cool looking. I actually like the design of the Triceratops in this movie. I thought they looked pretty cool. I thought they looked pretty neat. I did like that moment though with the soldiers just kind of walking amongst the Apatosaurs, like just chilling,
Yeah.
having a casual conversation. Well, there's like a herd of these things like walking beside them. I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny. That's kind of cute, funny, and kind of cool. Like if I could walk amongst a herd of Apatosaurs, I would do that in a heartbeat. And that kind of seems like a cool thing to do. Because like, they're not going to try and kill me. They're just going to be walking on their own. So I just got to like make sure I'm out of their way. So I like that. And, I guess we can talk about some of our like favorite scenes in a movie. So start with DJ first. DJ, I don't know, what were some of your favorite scenes in this movie?
I like how we're introduced to the Vulture group.
Yeah,
Like-
I've seen.
Like how in sync they all were, and moving through that encampment and everything.
Yeah, it was a good showcase of like show, not tell.
Yeah. So, and then their excitement at finding two survivors, and being able to rescue them and stuff like that. Let's see. I think, the when they were bunkered up inside the facility that Sonya or whatever, had been in when they all got back there and stuff. That was pretty interesting and intense scene because they're like, we've only got one exit and it's currently occupied by some velociraptors. And she's like, oh no, there's another entrance. And it was intense because they had a guy that's guts were ripped out, and so much going on.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting him to like go that quickly too. I was like, damn it, I liked him. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah.
Just like kind of in shock by how like quickly he just got like snatched by them. I was like, oh shit, they're actually killing him. They're actually eating him right now. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, I thought he was fine.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. No, I like that. I did like that fact too that like so many of the soldiers actually do get like taken out. Like it's not just one or two of them. It's like no, almost all of them, and like almost I think like only one or two of them.
The rookie and
the other black
guy. Yeah.
And then that's it. And then Sophia. And I think that was it. Those are the only three that survived.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because everybody else either sacrificed themselves or got chopped.
Yeah, because Keys blows himself up with a grenade. Take out the Raptors. Logan gets swarmed by the Deinonychus, I believe, and then Baker dies by sacrificing himself by taking out Cyclops or stalling him.
Yeah, took out the whole
Yeah.
facility too.
Yeah, exactly. Because the bombs are already set, or the machine was already like about to go off at that point, or it's malfunctioning. So it's just like, oh, like what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, they were like trying to stop. They were trying to stop the Russians experimenting on wormholes. That's what brought the dinosaurs to the real world, and that's how it all like happened.
To the future.
To the future.
Yeah.
Back to the future.
Jurassic Park meets Back to the Future. What can go wrong?
No.
I mean, it is kind of crazy that he was using a collider to try and come up with a way to just teleport tanks into enemy territory.
Yeah. Again, that's like one of those very out there ideas. And it's like, oh, whoops, it malfunctioned and actually brought dinosaurs from the past and started dropping them here. And they're like, now his plan is that maybe he's going to try to drop dinosaurs in this random enemy spots. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that'd be kind of terrifying. Imagine you're just with a squad of soldiers and you just see a freaking T-Rex just emerge right in front of you. Like, what the hell is that? That'd be crazy.
Got a couple more chats.
Oh, God. Oh, we do? What we got? What are you saying now, Alex? T-Rex and Pastors were the most. I designed Jurassic World, but they did good in design because Raptors are not dinosaurs. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think all the dinosaur designs are great in this movie. I will say that. And speaking of the Deinonychus, like the movie showed one sleeping, one montage. Actually, yeah, I forgot to point that out. That was strangely cute, actually. I was actually like, oh, that's kind of adorable. It probably ripped my face apart, but he looks cute right now, sleeping. Yeah, but yeah. So, Kyle, what are some of your favorite scenes from this movie?
Oh my god! I would have to say the opening montage, which was a really great opening, which is a nice, great way to start the movie. But my most favorite of the movie, it has to be the T-Rex chase scene because they were like trying to get away from the male Rex, and I like how they used the bomb to distract the dinosaur, and while they were like trying to get away from it, that scene with them jumping off a cliff with the T-Rex chasing after them, it reminded me of Jurassic World with the Indominus Rex.
Yeah,
he fell off.
It reminded me of that too.
But it was really nice. It was epic. I would say epic to see a dinosaur chase scene that we never really got in any of the films for a long time since I guess the car chase in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. For me, I'd definitely say I think it was like well, I think number one for me is definitely like the T-Rex assault on the Russian camp was like probably my favorite scene just because that's like the most action we see from the T-Rexes in the whole film, and just the different fatalities in different ways. They were just like freaking munching on people. It was great.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they would like take a moment to just like snack on them. Other times it would just break them in half, or they would even eat them. They would just grab them and just toss them to the side. Like it kind of reminded me of the opening to -1 where you have the Godzillasaur just like grabbing guys and just throwing them.
Yeah, it did remind me of that.
Yeah. They even had that one shot too where one soldier on the ground literally gets stepped on by a T-Rex and he just explodes into a pile of blood. It's like, holy shit. Like, oh my god. Awesome.
Did you see them rip the tanks, which was like incredible?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god, that's right. One of the T-Rex is getting assaulted by the tank and the other T-Rex just comes storming through, just bites it down and like throws it. I was like, oh shit. And they even took out a helicopter, I think, because there's even like a small shot where you see like a helicopter spin in midair and just comes crashing down.
Yeah, like
oh my god, what the hell is happening? It's like a freaking full-on kaiju film, dude. Like, this is awesome.
like I love how they demonstrate how strong T-Rex's bite forces are
Mhm.
when they grab the helicopter in the tank. It's like you can definitely see how strong their jaws are.
Yeah.
It's a really
Or even
good
with
demonstration.
or even with them eating the people. Like there's been so many times paleontologists have said T-Rexes are the strongest bite force of any dinosaur, and this film showcases that. Where it's like, so what would happen if a human got bit by a T-Rex? Oh, we just snap like a Twix.
Well, even the T Rex snapping. Or, no, it wasn't a T Rex that did the Triceratops. Never mind. It was the other one.
No, it was Spinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Which another scene I did like was the Spinosaurus scene. I like how it kind of starts off at just like another argument between the characters, and then you just see the Spinosaur come out of the water, like try to chomp at them. Like if I didn't see the trailer, that would have been a nice jump scare. But since I saw the trailer, I knew what was coming, so I was like, "Let me guess, Spinosaur." Yep, there he is. Yeah, but I did like that little small moment where we see the Spinosaur just come up and take out one of the Triceratops. Like
Yeah.
a little good bit of a nature documentary right there. Expecting David Attenborough to start talking.
Yeah, but we don't usually see Spinosaurus like tear their prey apart with their jaws. They're mostly good for catching fish, but it's just movie magic. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah, I do like that little appearance of the Suchomimus though. I was actually kind of surprised by that.
Oh yeah, I
was like, oh shit, Suchomimus, nice. Which DJ, if you don't know, that's the other one that kind of looked like a Spinosaur, but it didn't have the spine on its back.
Mm.
Yeah, it was that one that kind of had like the yellow coloring on its pattern or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a close relative to the Spinosaur. I think Suchomimus was before.
Yeah, it's definitely the same family. And
that's Suchomimus. It wasn't Suchomimus. My bad. It might have been Baryonyx. That's the other one that's kind of
right. Okay.
Yeah, which again is another distant cousin to the Spinosaurus.
There's a
like
Margosaurus.
Yeah. What other scenes that I enjoy? I guess I did like that scene where Keys was like trying to fight out the Deinonychus, and they all just scatter. And he's like, "Yeah, you better run." And then of course the freaking Utah raptor comes up, and I thought it was creepy how like he's yelling, and the thing puts its hand over his mouth to like cover him. And I'm like, that is a smart ass dinosaur. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like it's like a serial killer. It's like shh, be quiet. Like godly, man. I was not expecting. I was kind of surprised by just how like creepy that was. Yeah, I did like the final chase scene, like the whole shootout with the Utah Raptors and the Quetzalcoatlus, because it's just so over the top and ridiculous. But God, I love it. Because that's what I want from a Vietnam dinosaur movie. I just want guns going after dinosaurs. I'm like, that's what I want. That's just what I don't ask for a lot in life, all right, people. I just want that. Just give me that. I only wish the movie was like that for just a tiny bit longer. There was enough of it. Like I wanted more slow motion and more opera music in the background. Give me more of that. But other than that, I think that was about some of my favorite scenes in the movie. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to say about Primitive War before we close off? Before we give our final thoughts?
I would say give a shout out to Luke Spark because he was a great. I think he went all out with this movie, even despite of it being on a low budget.
Yeah,
it's like he went. It's like he's a really great director. I feel like he was the right guy for the job to adapt this graphic novel, and I love the movie. I think we're probably going to get a sequel. That's why I've heard about. We're going to get a Primitive War 2 very soon.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and definitely we'll see how this movie improves, like from its predecessor. I love the dinosaur gore and the gun violence. This is like something that we all want, and they really knocked it out of the park. And as a matter of fact, I feel like Baker and Sophie are like the real stars. They are like the true characters of the movie. And when you like see the dinosaurs, you feel like your inner child is like you're gonna be freaking out over the species of dinosaurs when you see them on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, all good points around. Yeah, I think, like Kyle said, shout out to the director of this movie. Like, again, with the budget that he was given, I think he did like a pretty phenomenal job with handling everything, like especially the CGI. Like, again, I could not stress enough that the CGI in this movie like looks pretty impressive for such a small budget film. Because I'm sure, like, if you look at the budget of this movie compared to like again in the Jurassic World films, it's like night and day with like how small a budget and yet how like crazy he was able to like just make this movie look. So I was pretty impressed by it. And again, I think, and this is like just another example of like how people need to go out and just support more lower budget independent films so we can get more stuff like this. And I'm glad that we're having like a sort of boom of independent films going around. Like we have that horror movie going around called Good Boy, where you have a dog star as the main character, or you have Shelby Oaks by that YouTuber Chris Stuckman coming out. Like, I want to go check that out, but I don't know if I will because tickets are expensive, people, and I'm a broke college student, so can't really afford anything. But
you can be inventive and find ways in.
True. I could just lurch money off of my friends. It's like, hey, can you
Or you could go to the corner and show a little bit of leg, you know.
No, DJ, I'm not doing it. No. First of all, I'm more than $20. Got it? I ain't asking for that for just $20. Ridiculous. Yeah, but I think I'll close it off here. We'll give our final thoughts on Primitive War.
Oh, what about you, DJ? Like, what are your?
Well, I'm gonna get to him. Well, I'm gonna ask you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna ask you first. What would you rate Primitive War?
I would rate it 5 out of 5 because
All right.
this is a really great independent dinosaur film. I'm glad we're gonna get a sequel to it, and I'm hoping that maybe Luke would be the director for the sequel.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah. What about you, DJ? What would you rate this movie?
I give it a 3.5. It was enjoyable. Like I said, just that final fights shootout scene, as cool as it was, there were certain aspects of it that just reminded me too much of the House of the Dead movie, and it just kind of took me out of it.
Do you not like House of the Dead? Is that why?
The movie?
Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
No.
It's horrible.
Oh, okay.
It's a Louis Boll movie.
It's a what?
Uwe Boll movie.
I don't know what that is or who that is.
He's a director that has done a lot of horrible video game adaptation movies.
All right. Name one besides House of the Dead. What else has he done?
Blood Rain.
I haven't seen.
Oh,
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, he's well known for doing. I can't remember what other video game adaptation movies he's done, but he's done several.
He didn't do Doom, did he?
I don't think he was the one that was attached to Doom.
No, okay.
But yeah, like just go and watch House of the Dead at least once, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm not gonna waste my time and watch a bad movie.
That's all we do is watch bad movies.
that's what we
We
do.
watch bad movies. We don't watch bad movies. We watch good movies.
Well, you gotta see it so that way you can appreciate the better movies.
So I don't want to though. I got time. I want to use my time to watch a shitty movie and get pissed off. I'm like, fuck! I wasted 2 hours of my life.
I'm sure you could find clips of what I'm talking about on YouTube or something too.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I have heard of House of the Dead. It was on like a movie roast, I think, for one of the YouTube channels I watched, and I was like, well, moving on from there.
Yeah.
I didn't take a chance to watch it though because I don't know. I wanted to watch other videos, but yeah. I get you though. Yeah, but good ratings all around. For me, yeah, I think I give it a 3.5 as well. Like, I think I enjoyed it. I had like a really fun time with it. Like, I really enjoyed myself watching this. There were a lot of great action scenes, and like again, can't stress it enough. I think with the budget they had, they like just did a phenomenal job with the directing, the cinematography, the action, the acting. Like, yeah, there were a couple times where like there were like a couple of characters, a couple of storylines where I was like, you don't really need that. You could have cut that out. You could have like cut this character out. So I can understand that. And like too, I think the movie being a little bit over 2 hours was like maybe just a tiny bit too much. I think they could have like chopped off a few things here and there.
They could have shortened the traveling scenes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I was wondering how many freaking scenes of those there were. Because like it's almost like the first half of this movie is like, all right, have another travel scene, kick up that Vietnam soundtrack. I'm like, wait, what? Like you hear like 3 Vietnam songs in like the first like 30 minutes of the movie. I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is like back to back stuff.
Well, even the boat ride went long. Like you had the excitement of the Spinosaurus and Triceratops, and then it's like nothing else happened, but they kept showing them in the river, and it's like
it kind of felt like B-roll almost, or this like rolling B-roll. There's like we don't have any shots for this. This is will be like shot for the scene. Yeah, but I see what you're stating. But yeah, other than that, I had a fun time with this movie. Definitely check it out, give it a watch, support it.
Yep.
Go and support independent films that deserve it. So, like again, this is the only way that Hollywood learns. We give these movies our money. They will see like, maybe there's some market to be done with these movies. So go out and.
Well, we hope that they learn the right lesson. And
yes, we hope. Like, it is Hollywood.
Again. They just like this. Okay, let's carbon copy it 20 more times.
Yeah, it's like, no, wait, you don't understand.
Like when it comes to superhero movies, they're like, "Oh, let's use the Marvel, method." It's like, no, there's a reason why. In the early days, that method worked because it was unique and special.
Yeah,
it don't work anymore.
Exactly. I mean, not to name any names, but Universal, Dark Universe, you hacks. Dark Universe. What good job with one flipping movie, and it sucked. And we were like, look, we're gonna make a cinematic universe of all the classic horror movie monsters. I'm like, cool. Can you focus on Mummy first? No, you're gonna put in freaking Jekyll and Hyde. Oh, look at that. Is that a vampire skull? Oh, is that the creature from the Black Lagoon's hand? I don't give a shit. Just make a good movie first. You fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, hopefully Hollywood learns the right lesson from this. One can only hope. But yeah,
we're talking about you, Hollywood. You better listen to what we're discussing.
I doubt anybody from Hollywood watches our videos though, so
there might be one lowly intern that's forced to watch all this kind of stuff.
That would be funny if it is. Like, hey boss, these guys are talking about the Hollywood system. Who gives a shit?
But you told me to watch all this stuff and notate what they say.
Well, did you? Yeah? All right, well, good. What do I get? A cookie. Do I get a raise? No! Oh, man. But yeah, all right, folks, that is it for our review of Primitive Warfare. Oh, wait, we got some more comments from Alex. Yeah, similar to Godzilla Minus One. Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about, the finale. I don't hope to see a movie adaptation of Mecha Croc. There's already a movie about that.
Already movie.
Go check on the Sci-Fi Channel. I think they've already made that. Yeah, but yeah. So thank you, Alex, for joining us. Thank you, whoever stopped by and watched us. Again, shout out to our two buddies, Donald and Serge. Hopefully, you guys are doing okay. And yeah, we'll continue. We'll be back here next week for our continuation of SpooTober. But
final one.
Yes,
the final one.
The final week, yes. But also, can't forget this. I want to hand it over to my pal here, DJ, so he can chat us out. Almost forgot. So, DJ, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So, yeah, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central on Dragon DJ Reviews on Rumble and YouTube. We will be continuing our review of the Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040 series. We'll be reviewing episodes 11 through 15. And we'll also be talking about the latest episode of Kamen Rider Zets. And it's a good one. So be there, join the conversation, and yeah.
All right.
All good.
I hope you guys can join us for that. I believe our buddy Donald is supposed to be there tomorrow as well with us, so should be a fun time. But
hopefully you can make it.
Yeah, hopefully he'll make it, but we shall see. All right, then, folks. I'm going to sign off here. I'm Remy.
I'm Kyle.
I'm DJ.
And we are the Sci-Fi Nerds. Ta-ta.
These are the eyes of a SpooTober.